Hey cooks, on the show today we're going to use the BSTY Multifunction Cooker to make some Southern style smothered potatoes. These potatoes are crispy, soft, and are covered with onions and bacon. So join me as we put this little cooker to the test and make some Southern style smothered potatoes. So the really nice people at BSTY send this cooker, and I'm so happy to have it because it's similar to a roaster, but it's multifunction. It has available all these plates that you can put in here and turn it into a little muffin and quiche maker. You can have a flat plate, a deep plate, a plate for cooking bacon and eggs, all kinds of fun stuff. And this is a grill plate. So this is not just your everyday roaster. This thing has all kinds of different pans you can put it in, use to do all kinds of different cooking. So today we're going to get out the food processor. We're going to be slicing some potatoes and onions, and we're going to be putting this baby to the test. So let me get that out and we'll get to it. Okay, first up, we need to slice some potatoes. We have the Magic Mix here. I got a 4mm blade on here. I got the potatoes all peeled, and we're gonna go, actually I think I might be able to put them in. These are kind of small potatoes, so I think I can put them right in here and let her rip. Woo! Just turn this on. Woo! Slicing some taters. Wow. Slicing more taters. Okay, let's slice up a little onion, because I like onion in mine. Woo! Wow. It smells like onions too. I just cut these in like half. Okay, so let's get the cooker. So we have it on medium. I usually cook the onions separately so I don't burn them when I'm cooking the potatoes. So as soon as this heats up, we are going to put the onions in. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of oil in here to cook our onions in. Woo! I have a lot. So I kind of want to just put the onions in here and let them cook down a little bit, just to make sure they get cooked to the level that I want them to cook. Once that happens, we're going to be taking these out. And we're going to put in my bacon. We're going to be making some homemade bacon pits to put on top of our smothered potatoes. So when these cook down, we'll be back. So our onions are looking pretty good. They're translucent. They got a little bit of browning on them. We're going to go ahead and get these babies out of here. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, smells so good.
Makes up a big old omelet out of those guys.
Yeah, you just dump a bunch of eggs in here.
Nah.
Make one giant omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Huh, Ebu?
Mm-hmm.
I think Ebu likes that idea.
Put half a pound of cheese in there. Make a big old cheese and onion, you know what, right?
So I have some bacon. This is Black Label thick cut bacon. I just cut it into little pieces so we can have us some bacon bits. You can use turkey bacon or you can just leave the bacon off. So we're gonna go ahead and crisp this bacon up and we'll be right back. Ooh, it looks really good. We are going to be using that this bacon fat to cook the potatoes. We're going to add a little bit more grease, but we're definitely going to be using that. So it's coming along. Cooker's doing really good. Kind of fun to use it. Ooh, my bacon's nice and crispy. You can cook this to your desired doneness. I kind of want it a little crispy because I'm going to put it on top. So I wanted them to be fully done. So we got our bacon fat in there. I just want to put a little bit of grease in there to cool that down just a little bit. So we have our sliced potatoes. Potatoes. Boo.
Okay.
Potato.
Sure. McDonald's ain't got anything on you, Boo.
Nah. These look pretty amazing. So we're gonna let these cook. So we want some browning on it. So as we brown it and we get that browning going, we're going to make these smothered by putting a little bit of chicken broth in there, put the lid on, and it's gonna steam these potatoes and soften them up. So I'm gonna turn this heat up because I wanna get that browning going. And then when we get that, we will put the chicken broth in. Okay, so I'm gonna salt these a little bit to get some seasoning started. I have some Cajun style rub here, seasoning blend. Just gonna give us a little bit of that. Yay, yay, yay. I have a cup of chicken broth here. I'm not gonna use like all of this. I'm just gonna put this around in here a little bit. I think I used about a quarter cup. I have our onions. We're gonna smother this in our onions. Now we're talking smothered potatoes. Let me put a tiny bit more chicken broth in here. So I got about a half a cup in here. Put the lid on, lower the heat down just slightly. And when this potatoes start doing this and they start getting soft, they're pretty soft now, but
Do you want to translate to a non-potato person? In other words, the steam is going to soften them, or what?
the steam will soften them. We might have to take the lid off to get the rest of that liquid out of there. But when it does this, you'll know it's done. So we'll be back. Oh, these are looking marvelous. Give them a little flip. Ah, got a little crustiness. Wow. Oh my gosh. I got a little over crusty right there.
Got a little onion on your thing. Yum yum.
Just the seasoning. Put on some bacon.
Okay.
Crispy bacon. Oh my gosh. That looks fabulous. So let me grab a plate. Okay, cooks, we have some Southern style smothered potatoes. And these potatoes are smothered in onions and smothered in bacon. We put a little bit of chicken broth in there and closed the lid that softened the potatoes up. And I think it gives it a little bit more richness when you add that little bit of chicken broth and let it cook off. You can use whatever kind of seasonings you like. I just used a basic Cajun seasoning. And look at this. This is...
And that chicken broth absorbed into the potatoes. There was none left over.
No. Seriously. Seriously. Seriously?
Wow, I see onions. Where's the potatoes?
Seriously, the potatoes.
I don't see any potatoes, Amy. I think you're a liar.
Okay. I'll eat them then if you don't see any.
Not from here.
Okay, boo. There you go. It looks delicious. So let me move this over. Let me get a fork. Let's take a taste. Oh, I can't say they're creamy, but I think the putting the chicken broth in there kind of, yeah, I did this before. They're so good. So incredibly good. Wow. Got some bacon in there and some onions. That's good eats right there. So it's not like your regular fried potatoes or hash brown. It's really soft. You even get like this little bit of where it all comes together. Not mushy, but smothered, right? So that's how it looks. I think the BSTY did a fantastic job. I think this is a cute little cooker. Oh, I see how you're in here, boo. Boo.
I'm just here for third-party confirmation. Make sure this is all in order. Do you have a permit to cook this stuff?
No, so you can't have any.
I'll have to take the evidence with me.
Putting the chicken broth in there makes them soft, but there's still a little crunch to them.
Yeah.
The onions are...
I'd definitely say yeah.
So I think the BSTY cooker is a lot of fun. There's a lot of options with it. You can change out the pans. We're going to do a little quiches in there. But yeah, it's not just a roaster, it's a multi-cooker. So thank you, BSTY, for sending this. I really love it. I appreciate it. And stay tuned because we're going to do some more things in this little cooker. If you want to take a look at it, I'll put links down in the description to the cooker and the extra pans and all that fun stuff. Once again, BSTY, I really appreciate it. That's BSTY Multicooker. If you like this video, please subscribe below, leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on social media at Pinterest and Twitter at amylearnstocook. You can catch me in my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/amylearnstocook, and on Instagram, you can catch me at Cookin' with Amy. Now, I got some smothered potatoes I gotta go dig into. Cheers. Yeah, they're delicious. On the show today, we're going to use the BSTY.
BSTY? That's my cow.
BSTY.
BSTY.
And we're going to make some smothered. We're going to use the BSTY. Why can't I do this? Multifunction cooker to make some Southern style smothered potato.
You had it.
Hey cooks, on the show today, we're gonna make... Hey cooks.